Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. To make today's top you will need a weight 3 yarn, a 4mm hook and a 5mm hook. In today's video I make this in a size small. For other sizes check out my blog crochetwithcarrie.com. So using our 4mm crochet hook we're going to chain 13. Then single crochet into the second chain from the hook, and then single crochet into every chain to the end. So at the end of the row, chain 1, turn your work, and now we're going to be working into the back loops. So make a single crochet into the back loop, and then single crochet into the back loop of every stitch to the end. So you're going to repeat this row over and over again until you have 100 rows completed. So once you have your 100 rows completed, we're going to slip stitch the two ends together. Then we're going to turn it inside out so the seam is in the inside. Now we're going to single crochet all the way around. So we're going to change our hook to the 5mm hook. Then chain 1, this does not count as a stitch, and make 100 single crochet all the way around. So when you have your 100 single crochet, we're going to slip stitch into this first single crochet. Chain 1 and then turn your work. Just make sure that you always turn your work after every round from now on. So single crochet into that same space and then single crochet all the way around. Just make sure you have 100 single crochet at the end. When you reach the end, you're going to slip stitch into this first single crochet. So continue making rounds of single crochet until it's long enough to cover your breasts. I did about 5 inches of single crochet rounds. So after the last round, make sure you turn, and from where you are now, count out 25 stitches and place a stitch marker into that 25th stitch. Chain 1, and now we're going to single crochet 2 together. So insert your hook into that same stitch that your chain 1 is in. Pull your yarn through, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Then single crochet into every stitch all the way across until you reach the second single crochet from your stitch marker. When you reach the second single crochet from your stitch marker, we're going to single crochet 2 together. So remove your stitch marker, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, insert your hook into the next, pull your yarn through, yarn over and pull through 3. Chain 1 and turn your work. So next we're going to just do regular single crochets all the way across. There will be no decreases. At the end of that row, chain 1 and turn your work. And for this row, there will be decreases. So single crochet 2 together, insert your hook into that very first stitch, pull your yarn through, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Then single crochet all the way across until you have 2 stitches remaining. So here we single crochet 2 together. So insert your hook, pull your yarn through, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over and pull through 3. So you're going to repeat these last 2 rows over and over again until you're left with 3 stitches. So you're going to alternate between a row of no decreases and then a row of decreases. So keep going until you have 3 stitches remaining. So when you have 3 stitches remaining, we're just going to do regular rows of single crochet. So chain 1 and make 3 single crochet. At the end of this row, chain 1 and make 3 single crochet. So keep going, making 3 single crochet until your strap is long enough to go around your shoulder and be able to stitch at the back. I think I did 45 rows. So when your strap is long enough, we're going to fasten off and cut your yarn. So next we're going to attach our yarn to the next stitch here and then single crochet 25 across. It's just going to be the exact same as the other side. So insert your hook into that next stitch, count out 25 stitches and mark that 25th stitch. So grab your yarn and attach it to that stitch. So next insert your hook, pull your yarn through and then chain 1. So now we're going to decrease, so insert your hook into that same stitch, pull your yarn through, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Next we're going to single crochet into every stitch all the way across until you reach the second single crochet from your stitch marker. So when you reach that second stitch from your stitch marker, we're going to single crochet 2 together. So insert your hook into the next stitch, pull your yarn through, remove your stitch marker, insert your hook into that stitch, pull your yarn through, then yarn over and pull through all 3. Then chain 1 and then we're going to single crochet all the way across, and we're going to alternate between rows of decreases and rows of no decreases, just like the other side. So keep going and then do your strap in the same way as the other side. And you should have something like this. Make sure and don't cut your yarn when you have your second strap done. So now we're going to change back to our 4mm crochet hook, and we're going to single crochet down along the edge of our strap and all around the edge of our top. So continue making single crochet down along the strap, down along the side, around the back, up along the other strap, around the top, all the way up along until you reach the very first single crochet that you made. So once you reach that first single crochet again, we're going to slip stitch into that single crochet. So next we're going to chain 3, slip stitch into that first chain you made, just like so. Skip the next single crochet and slip stitch into the next. Then chain 3, slip stitch into that first chain, skip the next single crochet and slip stitch into the next. So you're going to repeat that all the way around. Chain 3, slip stitch into the first chain. Then we're going to skip the next single crochet and slip stitch into the next. So repeat that all the way around until you reach the first stitch you made. So when you've reached all the way around, you're just going to slip stitch into that first stitch you made. Then fasten off, cut your yarn, weave in your ends. Then we're going to just stitch our straps to the back, and then you're ready to go. So if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe. Don't forget the written pattern will be on my blog, crochetwithcarrie.com, so please go and check that out. So until next time, take care.